I think honestly probably the intimate love relationship that I have to these kids as their mom, and to see them bloom and grow in challenges, problems, maybe intellectual problems. We don't have any kids with physical needs, but we have kids with emotional and educational special needs, and to see them overcome some of those challenges over the years. The victories are so sweet because the challenges are so hard, and to be able to cheer on like tiny little things that other people would take for granted that for us are huge triumphs.
Kids, and to hold them and know that they're going to be part of our family. It's a surreal experience. You know, we haven't had children ourselves, but to hold our children that first time is just really something amazing.
Patience. Patience more than anything. That it's a bumpy road, but very, very, very fulfilling in the end.
I used to be a foster parent, and had a young man who lived with me who had been removed from his family for good reasons, safety reasons, had been adopted and then had to be removed from that family, and then came to live with me. And some of the trauma that he had experienced along the way really got in the way of him being able to trust our family. And when we asked him to come live with us and stay with us and go to college, he just had a hard time of connecting. And I think a number of these children, depending on the trauma that they may have, and not every child experiences trauma the same way, and not every child experiences trauma.
Going from basically given all the answers on to where to go for help, and who, like I would say, okay, she's displaying, you know, aggressiveness, and this is early on.
Right, you don't have the... And
then they would say, well, come down, we'll have you see the therapist here, everything. Now it's like, well, now where do I go? Who do I talk to? And they have, and this is years ago.
You have that resource, right? You have a social worker to call, and if they don't have the answer, they find someone who gets you the answer. Now, we have to rely on outside sources, you know, because obviously we don't have all the answers.
And then later on, it happened with my husband. He won't like saying this, but sometimes people looking at it like I have two sets of kids. And in the beginning, I was this lioness. I was real snippy and edgy with people who implied anything different, that they were all mine. So the challenge is kind of like me to temper myself and understand that everybody can't get it. And that no insult to those people out there, but some people think on a very basic kind of simplistic manner about just survival, taking care of your own, and everybody doesn't think at a higher level of that spiritual connection, and that the success of my neighbors is my success.
Also, there were some classes that we went to. All of our kids are transracially adopted, so there were classes on hair care. That was a huge blessing to us to be able to have that class, to be able to come to and gain information from that. We've also gone to a Wise Up seminar.
Building on that, you always need the best information possible, right? To make any decision, you need the best information. And a lot of the information we get comes from the trainings and the seminars that we've done through your agency, particularly the one in the Dells.
My wish for my children would be that they have the easily accessible services provided to them, that you don't have to make 20 phone calls waiting for a call back.
But if you're at the beginning of your journey, think of any trip. You know, what do you need along the way? You need a lot. You need gas, you need food, you need a car that's not gonna breakdown on you, and you need a roadmap, you know, and the coalition is your roadmap. It's somebody who can help keep pointing you in the right direction when you're lost, keep you moving along the way, and find those traveling partners that are going to make the journey so much more lighter and so much more fun, somebody to share it with. You know, you're not alone, and you shouldn't be alone when you're trying to support your kids through this.